Hello, it's Colonel Paul here, Greater Manchester Army Cadet Force. I'm recording this on the morning of Sunday the 1st of November. And it's amazing how quickly things are developing at the moment, because it's only 4 days ago on Wednesday that I was speaking to Colonel Ian Holmes, who's the Colonel Cadets Northwest, about the potential for bringing some of our adults back for training this side of Christmas. And of course, what's happened within those 4 days is that yesterday the Prime Minister announced a national lockdown because of the virus. So I'm afraid there's not going to be any face-to-face meeting for the adults in the short term. But that said, we do have plans in place and we're working on those plans so that when the transmission rate in Greater Manchester comes down to a level where it is safe for us to meet back up, then we're on the starting blocks and ready to go. So there is hope, it will come back in due course. Of course, as I say, every week there are plenty of other opportunities available, both for cadets and adults. And there are two opportunities that I'd really like to mention to our cadets today. And the first is the BTEC scheme. And if you're a cadet watching this and you're aged between 16 and 18, and you are not yet registered for the BTEC scheme, then have a look, because Louise Bebbington is running, and she's the regional manager, she's running some introduction and enrolment sessions right the way through November and into early December. So I'd encourage you to have a look at that. And another scheme that I'd encourage all our cadets to have a look at is the IDEA scheme, which stands for the Inspiring Digital Enterprise Award. Because again, that's stuffed full of opportunities for our cadets, and why would you not want to get involved? One of the key things, one of the reasons I'd encourage you, is that both these awards help make our cadets stand out for future potential employers. So they're well worth getting involved with and getting those awards under your belt. Closer to home, it's a brilliant story about Cadet Ted Rice and his sister. His sister's not in the ACF yet, but she wants to join, and Ted is at Ramsbottom Detachment. And he's raised money for Click Sergeant, or is raising money for Click Sergeant. And this, if you don't know, is the Children's Cancer Charity. And it's a charity that's very close to home for our Colonel, our Honorary Colonel, Colonel Sharman Birtles. And so far, in just 24 hours, Ted has managed to raise the amazing sum of £1,344. So that's a fantastic achievement, Ted. Well done to you. And I know that there are other stories like that going on amongst our cadets in Greater Manchester. So do get those stories to us, please. And I can share them, which I really enjoy doing. And finally, for today, next Sunday, of course, is Remembrance Sunday. And whereas normally we would be parading throughout the county, that's not going to happen this year. So, as we've done in previous events, let's get our uniforms on, get somebody to take a photograph of you next Sunday morning, or the following Wednesday, which is actually the 11th, if that's what you'd prefer to do, and get those photographs to us. And let's get a display of Greater Manchester Army Cadet Force paying its respects to those who paid the greatest sacrifice. So that's it. We're into another 4-week difficult period for many of you, and just take care of each other and look after yourselves, and I will speak to you next week. Bye-bye.